Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Let's Talk with Kay, where I talk about health, fitness, lifestyle, and add a little spirituality to that as well as pop culture every now and then. And what I want to talk about today, this is day 3 of my 30-day personal challenge to bring content to you every day for the next 30 days. So this is day 3. I apologize about yesterday's video. I noticed, I was like, man, why is it kind of cloudy or whatever? I don't know. So today I made sure that I cleaned it. It's always something. And I believe that doing this helps me to kind of see where I need to tweak, improve, to keep, whatever, So if you're so far enjoying my content, like, share, subscribe, and I appreciate your comments as well. Don't be shy or anything like that. We all in this together, But anyways, what I want to talk about today is, while I'm going on my couple of runs, before I mention what I want to talk about, I'm on my way to Ulta. I'm like, man, I'm running out of supplies and different things. So I'm going into Ulta, look around and see what's there. So yesterday was crazy. Today I feel much better. Much better. I just left an appointment just to kind of like a follow-up after my surgery in April. So everything's going great. I'm taking a medication. Normally it's given to women that's but they're going through menopause or perimenopause. I mean, maybe other reasons to take the medication. It's like a progesterone. So she said I can get off of it, which I plan on doing so. And just to kind of see how I react to, how my body reacts without it, without using it. And also I felt like it partially contributed to weight gain. Maybe I'm wrong. I was on other medication. Well, more than likely they were injections I had to take once every, I think, couple of months or 3 months, I believe, that caused me to be in early menopause. So I was having like flashbacks and things like that. What's that? No, let's say flashbacks. I was having hot flashes. So, and all that, and I think it contributed to weight gain. I'm trying to remember, I think the doctor said that medication was going to be the one to cause weight gain, or was the other one? I don't remember, but I noticed that whenever I do the medication that I'm currently on, the progesterone, when I take a smaller dose, because right now I'm taking like a smaller dosage than originally, I felt like everything seems kind of balanced and stuff. But as soon as I take, I guess, two dosages or whatever, it seemed like that's when I feel really hungry and I have to eat more. And I've noticed that my weight went up a little bit. So I'm like, I might just go back to one pill since it's, and I was honest with her, the physician, the provider, I just let her know that, hey, I wasn't taking the 2. I was just taking the 1 because I was taking the 1 before, then 2, then 1. So they know my history. So yeah. So basically, I went on ahead and just started taking that. Lord, people cannot drive out here in Albuquerque. It's like Gotham City. I'm trying not to hit this car. I'm like, dude, I got the right of way. So it's like Gotham City out here. Just people make their own laws. Only time people get in trouble is license and registration. Probably you will get a ticket if you ain't got, your license and registration not up to date. But go ahead and go speed. You can go ahead and continue to speed down the road. You can race your cars down the street. Oh, the light is on red. Oh, you can make that left turn. It's like I mean, you in the middle lane, and the light is red. Oh, you can go ahead and make that left turn and just kind of like cut off those cars that's waiting in the left lane. That's how it is here. Oh, you can do worse. Oh, you can. Oh, drugs, drugs, all go like whatever. It's whatever here. That's kind of how I feel. But anyways, back to the topic. So I guess while I'm in the store, or before I go in the store, I want to talk about time. It seems like a lot of people don't have enough time. I could even complain about not having enough time in a lot of days. I'm like, dude, it seems like the months going by so fast, the year is going by so fast. I'm like, man, it's July and it's the 22nd. So basically, I'm like, the year is almost over. So I'm like, the way I make sure I have plenty of time in the day, first and foremost, and I'm just gonna say, you can use all of these or you can use some of them just to help out. But I guess the oldest and truest one is getting enough sleep, which I talked about previously, and waking up early. That's like the old school way of, adding enough time, That's like the most obvious and old school way, just waking up early. If you go to work at 9, wake up early, probably 2 or 3 hours early. So if you want to, if you have goals to exercise, to cook more, to, add a hobby or two, then, just start waking up early. Waking up early, if you want to wake up early to go to the gym or whatever. And the other way to wake up early, I'm just stating the obvious ones right now. Another way to have more time in your day, prepare the night before. What I mean by that, if you gotta lay out your clothes, your gym clothes, if you gotta put like gym clothes in a bag, so that way, if you have like some time, either during the afternoon while you're working, or if you I'm trying to find a parking spot, or besides that, just lay out your clothes for work. I know a lot of this stuff is obvious, but sometimes you get in such a habit, or a pattern, that you basically stop thinking. A lot of stuff don't come to your mind, and that includes me. Another one, which is my favorite, I will say, quit social media cold turkey. Some people probably like, well, you on YouTube, so how you gonna say that? What I mean is, I'm gonna say me, for example, which I think I mentioned in previous videos. I don't do Facebook, even though I have an account. I don't do Instagram, even though I got an account. I don't do Twitter. I mean, when I say that, I don't go on there at all. TikTok, I would say every now and then I go on TikTok. I don't do the doom scrolling or whatever like that. Only social media, I kind of consider YouTube in a sense social media, but I hate when it's just changed the color or whatever. But anyways, because it seemed like, I'm not sure if you see it on my end, but from your guys' end, but on my end it's just kind of like got darker. So I will say, just you don't have to quit cold turkey. I know it'll be hard for some people because it's kind of like missing out, or what they call it, I guess it's kind of like missing out. I don't know the phrase they call it nowadays, where you feel like everybody's doing something, and if you don't see it or know the trend, then you missing out on it. Once you get off of social media like that cold turkey, it's like, whatever. And, I don't know, 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 I So I would say do that. If you have to just say, for example, I would say in the mornings before work, because I know people a lot of times, hey, I'm guilty of it, or used to be guilty of it. I say I get on YouTube in the mornings. So I would say if you get on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever in the mornings, I would just say use that time to just get up and meditate or something, or take more time in your personal care. Like if you wear makeup and you haven't really been doing it often, maybe you want to use that time to wear makeup, make yourself feel really good, take an extra long shower, or decide I'm gonna take a bath if you don't really take baths. Instead, oh my goodness, I don't know who these are, sorry. But anyways, yeah, so, and also a great thing to do to manage your time, I use a planner. I use an old school planner. And for my business, I use a planner, and also I use one of those big wall planner calendar things where you can just add each month, you can change the month out and put, the current month and, the dates and all that type of stuff. And, use that to kind of help be more intentional with your goals and things like that. So if you have a goal that you just kept thinking about, and you just kind of kept letting it go because life just lifing, I would just, set aside some time, write your goals out, do a, you can do a vision board or whatever, and then use that planner. Like, okay, I'm gonna start doing this, I'm gonna start doing that. Once you feel like you have more intention during your day, I feel like social media will feel less important, because now you're accomplishing these goals. That's kind of how I felt. I mean, if you have any comments or whatever on how you accomplish your goals, how you make more time to do different things to make your life more balanced and fulfilled, I would say, just add in the comments. And so basically, I say that's the major thing, is to basically either really reduce being on social media, or just quit a lot of them cold turkey. You may just pick one. Maybe TikTok is your favorite. I'm like, my voice is going out every now and then. Go on, say, hey, I might want to spend 20 minutes just to go on TikTok, just to see what's going on. But one thing about, especially for me, one thing about TikTok is once you start, I am so sorry. Somebody just keeps calling. I don't know who they are. I'm like, leave a message. It's like a 800 number. It could be like a scam call. So I would say, yeah, so just go ahead and start working on that. As far as, reducing your time on social media, and, get your planner, make your days more intentional, have more purpose in your day, so you'll feel like you have more time. Use your resources. If you want to do some hobbies, you want to go on a date with your significant other, or you may want to start dating or whatever, and you might need more time for that, especially if you have kids. I'm sorry, it's like, maybe I'm like, am I not wrong? I'm sorry. But anyways, ask your friends. If you have friends, ask your friends. Ask your family members, people that you trust. Hey, can you watch my kids? And you make that time too. And then, of course, you being a friend or a really good family member, you can, do the same for others whenever you have time. So that's just find those resources and things of that nature. So those are some of the things that I can think of to help with time. I'm trying to think of another thing. Pretty much that's it. I mean, those are simple ways I can think of to help add more time. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. I'm gonna go into Ulta and go to the post office. I might show you what I'm looking at. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna record what I'm looking at on in Ulta. So if you want to stick around, yeah, you stick around. And like I mentioned, comment, like, share, subscribe, and yeah, I will see you soon. Got my little Ulta haul and my favorite lipstick. I'm going back to wear like soon as possible, maybe up tomorrow. You might see me with this Vice Bad Blood Matte. I don't know why I tried to order it and do like a pickup or whatever, instead of just doing a shipment, because it takes so long whenever you do ship. Like, wait, I guess for me it's like a week. So this is like my favorite lipstick. Oh my god. And I found it in the store. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get it since I found it in the store, because I'm like, is it just on online only? Like, it was weird because I couldn't order it for pickup when I tried doing it on the app. I'm gonna try this sunscreen called Hydrate. It's called First Day Beauty. I've been using their brands. I've been using their brand for, you know, different products. Hydrating sunscreen milk with colloidal oatmeal, broad spectrum, SPF 45. Safe for sensitive skin. Yes, I have very sensitive skin. That's why I'm really particular about what I buy, because I can't use everything no more. That's how the box looks. Because I would literally break out. I used to be like a Neutrogena girly when I was a lot younger. I used to just use Neutrogena, the little orange glycerin soap. And if I go outside of that and use a different brand, and mind you, I feel like beauty products and makeup has come a long way than what it used to be, especially for people of color. So they've come a long way, sunscreens and things like that. I start using more sunscreen consistently every day. And I noticed that the sunscreen that I've been using, called Tula, T-U-L-A, it's a great product. The SPF is 30, but I noticed that my skin was starting to flake. And I'm like, dang, I use it, and then I'm like, next thing you know, all these flakes start forming. I'm not sure if they changed their formulation or what. I don't know. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try a different product. And, you know, of course, the one that I showed. So before I purchased it, I read the reviews, and, you know, reviews mention, you know, that it doesn't flake on your skin and all that stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna use that and see how it is, and I will report back. Anyways, I don't want to hold you guys too long to make this video very long. Hope you guys enjoy your day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.